Hello and a very good afternoon, indeed good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. Happy Monday. Hopefully you had a brilliant weekend and you are ready for another week of crafty shenanigans here at Crafters TV. And you join us, may I say, at a brilliant time. If you missed Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, well, you've missed out on all of the news, because not only do we have a brilliant launch for you coming up over the course of the next couple of hours, which actually only went live half an hour ago, but also we are in the middle of an event, our In for a Penny, In for a Pound event, where you're going to find right across the website, and indeed thrown into a few of the shows as well, amazing bundles where you're already going to get a super discount, but then on top of that you'll get an item thrown into the bundle as well for just £1. And this show is no different to that. Even though this is a launch day, you're thinking, oh well, they won't be doing deals like that on a launch day. Absolutely we are. We're going to give you a sneaky peek ahead to one of what I think is one of the best In for a Penny, In for a Pound deals we've got coming up later on Monday Makers. But let's talk about these brand new layering stamps that we've got on the show for you. You're going to absolutely love. Launched literally half an hour ago, and if you are loving stamping, maybe you just wanted to give stamping a go, but you want to get professional quality finished Christmas cards this year, this set is going to be absolutely for you. Lots to chat about, lots to get excited about, and one of the main reasons I'm excited to be back is because my absolute fave is here, my TV wife. I feel like I've not seen her in years, but she's back. It's the lovely Debbie Robinson.
Back in the building. Thank you very much, my
new hairdo and all.
New hairdo, new nails, all nice and refreshed. Well, I'll use that term loosely, because if you've been following me on social media, you know that I've not had the most relaxing of holidays, but I have had a fabulous time off because I've achieved so much. But I am so excited to be back today because I get to do this fabulous launch and share with you these fabulous new layering stamps that we have. And can I, Ben, while I'm just here, just give you a sneak peek to what we're going to be doing this afternoon?
Yes.
Because I absolutely love these stamps. So I'm going to hold these here so you can see each single design. I mean, every single one of these scenes. Do you know what I love about that? Is that, you know, you've got those misty mornings in the background, and you can see those lovely layering effects. This is exactly what these stamps are going to make you be able to achieve with ease as well. And they come in lots of different designs as well, Ben. Now, I love this. This is one that I'm going to actually start with. I love everything about the three wise men and the traditional, what I call a traditional Christmas scene. So I absolutely love that one as well. Another traditional scene. Look at this one. We've got a little bit of a box going off here. What would you be filling in your box, Ben? Mine's got bubble wrapping.
You got bubble wrapping? That's not a very exciting box, is it?
Just to keep it nice and firm. Right. That's why, nice and firm, while it's been travelling around with me. But again, look at that gorgeous scene. And you can see the depth, that lovely, it's almost like a 3D effect that it gives you. And then one of my favourites, I love this stamp set. It's absolutely gorgeous. Those majestic stags, absolutely fabulous. But what about all your other little gift boxes that you could be doing as well? So a lovely little gift box there, and again, that gorgeous scene. And then, Ben, the one that I asked you to do with that little bit of adding up, and I've still forgot to put it on. What about your own decor pieces as well?
138.
138 sleeps till Christmas. But how fabulous, you could be doing this and having as a little home decor piece ready. What about for the kids, hanging it over the fireplace and then just changing it using some chalk and changing it every morning. Absolutely fabulous. They are a gorgeous set of stamps. What a way to come back, Ben. I'm really excited. So I'm going to go and get myself all set up already. Yeah, Ben, back over to you.
Well, thank you so much. Listen, loads of you already with us. Lynn says, hi Ben, Debbie, the Suit TV team, the social superstar, and everyone. Crystal is with us, keeping us right on the socials. Deborah says, hi everyone from Bakersfield. Debbie, Ben, Team Social, Crafters Companion TV. Sarah Brown says, hello everyone. I'm back for more fun in my bed, all nice and cozy. It's just gone midnight, so technically it's Tuesday, lol. And Paula says, hello Debbie, your new craft room looks awesome. Hi Ben, Team Social and the Craft Crafters team from Central New York. Valerie's here, Terry Lee's here, Nee Connie's here as well, and this is our brand new launch. Literally 35 minutes ago you were able to get your hands on this. It is now live and you can grab it. I know loads of you have already jumped in and grabbed this. It's the Christmas Layering Scene Stamps collection. 51 elements you're going to get in total here. 15 sheets of cardstock as well, which I'll tell you about in just a second. But listen, launching today always makes me laugh when we do a launch. You think we'd launch at the full price. No, not us, because we love you. It should be over £93 or over $107. Everybody saves $29.92 or $31.43 today, which is unbelievable. £64 and a penny or $76.26. Platinum members, another 20% off. So that's £51.21 or $61 and a penny. And of course, you're going to get your watercolor card included in here as well. We talked about those in for a penny, in for a pound deals. That is coming to you for a penny within this bundle. So all brand new and some watercolor cardstock thrown in for a penny. That's why this collection is flying out of the door. How easy is it to do though? That's what we want to know. Maybe you are new to stamping. Maybe you haven't stamped for a while and you're thinking, oh, shall I go for these? Listen, you're going to see how simple it is to work with these, and I have no doubt if you haven't got these already, you'll be popping them in your basket as we head through the show. Question is, Debbie, where are you going to start? Which one are you going to use first?
I'm going to start with the Bethlehem Skyline because I absolutely love this one, and again, really easy to use. So this is the card that we're going to achieve first. However, what I want to show you is exactly what it is that you're getting and how easy they are to work. So when you look at the packaging, I've taken mine out, I've got it all ready. Let me just move that over there so you can see this a little bit better. There we go. Obviously you get your packaging here, but it gives you a clear indication of how you can build up these scenes. Now, all of these stamps as well, not only do they work brilliantly together, you're going to be able to use them separately too. So you've got each individual one that you could use in other elements of your crafting as well, which is what I like. But the idea behind them is that when you bring all three together, and if you've ever followed Crafter's Companion and you've seen some of our other previous layering stamps, you know how well that they all work and create that lovely scene. Take different colours, choose different inks, and you can create some really beautiful scenes. And this is exactly how they come to you. So you've got them here. Now these are, let me just have a little sniff. Yep, just checking.
What?
Photopolymer.
You can sniff that out?
Sorry, because I was like, I can't search for it on my packaging. I forgot which type they are. Yeah, you can sniff them.
It's only 3:10 and she's sniffing her stamps already. Unbelievable behaviour.
Only because photopolymer have got a very distinctive smell.
Is that right?
Different to acrylic, yes. And that was a lovely thing that you're smelling them, aren't you? You can
yeah,
smell them. Yeah, you can smell them. See, I weren't going mad. I bet you thought, what on earth is that girl doing? She's only been back in the building 2 minutes. But yeah, it's just so that you know, the quality of this stamp is absolutely sensational. Now then, the way to do it, and again, like I said, on the box itself, it does actually tell you. So we're going to start with this one here. Now, what do you need when you're using stamps, Ben? You need a good old stamping platform. Now, I'm using the largest one for this particular one. I don't know, do we have...
Got it on the show?
Oh, well,
10% off.
I'm telling you, it's almost like I knew.
There you go.
Almost like I knew.
On the screen now.
10% off.
$17.99 or $21.59 for platinum.
Now, you see, they're lovely. We call these core tools, and they are genuinely a core tool because it's something that's very easy to use. You've got your magnets, very strong super magnets as well, let me just tell you, that anchor and hold your cardstock down into place. Now, if you've ever watched Debbie Fisher, you'll know that she uses the adhesive, these stick, wait a minute, let me get this right, stick and spray.
Oh, yes.
The repositional spray, you can give that a little squirt to hold it into place as well. But you've got the magnets. Get those magnets used, anchor it down, hold it into place, and then you can position where you want. Now, because I know that these fit at the bottom here, I'm just making sure I've got that the right way around. If I anchor these two down, it's going to get in the way. So I'm just going to move those out of the way and just use them. And I'll probably, to be fair, Ben, I'll probably just anchor them a little bit higher up. And all that does is make sure it stays into place. And then of course you've got your 8x8 platform with the little spring loaded legs on there, which makes it incredibly easy to use. You pop them in there, and I'm just picking that up and positioning that down to start with. I'm going to use firstly, now I'm using some quick dry inks today, so I've got some quick dry inks. I'm going to use Sandstone, Grasshopper and Noir Black, but again this colour choice is literally down to you. It's what you know, what colours are you wanting to use with them. Now I'm having the quick dry on for obvious reasons. I love stamping, but I get a little bit messy.
That's not like you.
I know. Not now.
Oh no, not
let
now.
Let me just tell you, not now.
Not now.
So clean, let me just tell you. But I'm just going to pop that down. Now the lovely thing about this stamping platform is that if you don't get that image first right, and you want to add more to it, that's exactly what you can do.
Exactly
so I can add more ink and go back in, but I know that I can be rest assured that the stamp, the image, the paper, it's not going to move. It's all in place, and that's why I love our stamping platform for that reason. So I'm just going to go back in there again, go back over, but I'm quite happy with that, and I quite like the imagery that it gives you. And again, just look how beautiful that is.
Gorgeous.
Really fabulous. I am going to be a new changed leaf girl here. This is the new me. I'm going to clean in between. Yes.
Is this
not
all
not
since,
like me.
all since you tidied up your craft rooms? it's the craft room tidiness in your house has rubbed off to what you're doing here then, is it?
Exactly. What did they say about a clean mind?
New broom sweeps clean, isn't that? No?
What's that saying?
A clear mind.
Clean room, clean mind, thank you very much.
Is that
George.
an actual saying, George?
I think
George
it
Director,
is.
or have you just made that up?
Well, I'm sure that's the saying that I was thinking. I think he was in tune with me.
I don't think
there.
that's a saying. I think you guys have just made that up.
No, we have not.
Clean room, clean mind.
Well, something like that. It's about a clean space, isn't it? Clean, because a dirty space, a dirty No, that's not right. That's not right.
Don't want to know about that one, Debbie.
No,
She's off already.
Right.
She's in back 12 minutes. She's already talking about, oh dear, oh dear.
No, I know what I meant.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Let us know if you've heard of that saying, that well-known saying. What is it? A clean room, a clean mind.
It is. It's something. I know, but I can't remember the exact. I know what I meant in my head. You know, honestly.
Yeah.
And George knew what I meant as well. Could you
That's
tell?
because you guys just made up a saying together.
Now I'm going to substitute the second. It'll catch on. I'm going to substitute the second stamp. Now you can see that these stamps have been designed to fit over. So wherever you put, you know, when you're lining it up. And again, you could have this on a longer piece of cardstock if you wanted, or a shorter one. It's entirely up to you. I've just chosen this particular one, and I'm going to have a little bit of an overhang there. But it's been designed to fit perfectly over so that you create this lovely lead scene. And I'm going to move over to Grasshopper this time. So again, I'm going to pop my stamping platform down just to pick up the stamp. There we go. And then we're going to ink that one up. And we're going to give this. Now, do you know, I was talking before the show, what about your opaque inks as well?
Ooh, nice
using
idea.
your clear embossing powder.
Oh, yes.
What about using your water reactive ink pads? I mean, there's so many that you're going to be able to use to create these. And again, colour choice is down to you. You know, you're in control of what you create with this.
But
Now,
you always go for like a light, medium, dark, right?
well, yes, that is the right way to do it, because if you want that 3D look where you get that lovely 3D feel, if you start off with the lighter and then work upwards, that's what creates that lovely 3D effect. And again, you can see now going over the top, look how lovely that is.
Yeah.
Now, I've just missed a tiny little bit there, and I can see it's still on my stamp, so I've not pressed it down hard enough, which means I can go back in there and I can stamp that little piece that I know I've missed. And there you go. And that's the lovely thing about this stamping platform. I did that on a purpose, Ben. I did that on a purpose. No, I didn't really, I missed it.
Yeah,
but just showing you how brilliant this stamping platform. And if you ever watch Jam, when she's stamping, it's the one she uses all the time. She absolutely loves this stamping platform. Now that's the second layer done. So we've created our two images, and then we're going to go in with the third one, and we're going to go in with a darker colour, and I'm going to go in with black with this one. I'm going to go because I think it lends itself to that lovely silhouette design. I'm just going to move my magnets, and noticing that I'm not moving it in any way, shape or form, but I'm just giving it that feel. Now I think I might just have them over. Let me just overhang them. In fact, I'm I'm going to mask that little bit off.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm going to mask that little bit off now. Just need a little bit of low tack type.
Whilst you're looking, there's lots of people welcoming you back, Debbie.
Oh, that's very kind.
Welcome back, Debbie, says Kathy. We missed you.
Aww.
Debbie, your room looks awesome.
Oh,
you look wonderful, says Terry Lee.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Actually, do you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm not going to mask it off. I'm just going to have it on there. Let's just go on fully with it. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Deborah just saying, Debbie, your craft room looks awesome. Lots of people saying your craft room looks awesome and you look awesome because you know, obviously that's saying new craft room, new hairdo. So it's a new saying. The one that everybody knows, along with clean room, clean mind.
Bless. No, I just needed to get the roots done. I did. I needed to go and get them done. Same with the nails. I mean, I did have nails before I started the craft room. Yeah. However, let me just tell you, I don't ever want to repeat that job ever again.
You have to make sure you keep it neat and tidy, haven't you?
Exactly why I've been listening to all the advice that I've been getting, and I am most definitely keeping on top of it. It's going to remain clean and tidy.
I'll give it a month.
And a lovely creative space.
It's like when you get a new car or something, isn't it? You're like, oh, well, I'm going to make sure, it's all nice and neat and tidy in there. No, like, crisp packets or drinks in there. If there's a bit of dirt on the floor, get it vacuumed up. Usually lasts about a month, 6 weeks.
Yeah, but saying that, Ben, I've had mine since May, and mine's still clean. Just saying.
What, car?
Just saying. My car.
Yes.
Yeah, my car, definitely.
Was that May you got your new car, was it?
It was May. Do you remember we had that torrential downpour, do you remember?
Yeah.
And it came, poor fella. We got absolutely soaked outside. It was out here when I did the exchange. Now look at that.
Now we're talking.
I mean, honestly, when just looking at that image in itself is just absolutely stunning. And again, by using that light, medium and dark colour creates that 3D feel. And I absolutely adore these stamps. So while I'm busy just cleaning that up, Ben, I'm going to just now show you the little bits that I've already pre-done to create this lovely card, and then we'll pop it together. Okay. So let's move that out of the way. I'll put my stamps back on in a second. And honestly, I absolutely love these. These are so incredible to work with, and it does mean that you can use them as well for taking, do you know, if you wanted to do like triptych cards and things like that, snip into them, you can do. And I honestly, Ben, when you see what I've done with these, so that was my first one, and I've got some matte black cardstock. Just going to pop that onto there. I've also done a small piece and cut into it, where I've created again with the lovely Mary and a little baby Jesus there. How lovely is that? And I've put them in the background as well, because that's going to sit on to this fold back card that I've done. Now this is just some white stamping card that I have actually just given it a score lines, and if you're wanting the actual measurements, it's 10.5 by just under 5 inches, and I've scored that at 3 inches and 5 inches to create that little fold back there. And these are now going to sit into the recess, so that's going to be the background one. So I'm just going to grab my no, it's not 3D cloud glue, Debbie.
No.
Debbie, that's not 3, it's all-purpose
all-purpose.
glue.
We've got that on the show as well for you. In a bundle, you take pens.
Oh, well, I mean, I use glues, all sorts of different glues for different occasions. I always say that. If you watch any of the glue schools that we've done recently.
But we all know your favourite.
Of course, my chunky glue.
Chunky glue.
Do you know, talking of the craft room, can I just tell you?
Oh, yeah.
Found some hidden gems.
You found some what?
Found some hidden gems.
Oh.
Can I also tell you, I found my supply of my 3D Kalal glue.
Where was that?
It was in a bag stuffed right at the very back of the craft. Don't even ask me how it got there. But it was full of tape pens, 3D Kalal glue, foam pads. I'm like, oh.
Nice when you have a clearer, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
Stuff you bought months ago.
Honestly, I've found all sorts of things, Ben.
Yeah.
Stamps that I'd forgotten I'd got. All sorts of lovely gems and things that I'd made as well. But can I tell you something?
Yeah.
When I've said I've had this clear out, I have actually helped quite a lot of people as well, because I've donated loads to local charities.
Yeah.
local hospices, women's refuge. I've done one to an adults learning centre for vulnerable adults as well. So there's been lots of people that have benefited from that clear out. I've still kept quite a bit of stuff as well. Do you know what really warmed me up? There were a lovely little 8-year-old boy who had posted something on Facebook, and he'd posted that he'd started crafting and he would love the cardstock that I was giving away. So he came with his him a little heart. Honestly, he just thought he were a little kid at Christmas, and all it were cardstock and a few little bits
you
and
sent
bobs.
it to him?
Yeah, he came for it. He came to the house and got it. Yeah,
sweet.
Yeah. It was just sweetest little thing, and he loves crafting. I was like, do you know when they just walk? Little ones always touch me. They always get to me. They like, touch. What is it? Warm the cockles of the heart.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? Yeah. So absolutely I've loved doing what I've done. It's been a real sense of achievement, and I've really, really enjoyed it.
You know what they say? That really well-known saying as well.
What's that?
Charity starts when you clean your craft room. It's that other one, the really well-known one.
That's another well-known saying. It will catch on. It will catch on.
Good for you. I think that's brilliant that you've been doing that and having a clear out and helping others. I love that. That's why I love you. That's why you're hubby and wife on the TV, obviously, on the TV.
Oh, you little love. Well, do you know who else as well? Do you remember was you here with me when that lovely lady joined us on one of the craft shows?
Oh, there's so many lovely
Crafters
ladies.
TV. We've had many lovely. She raised £46,000, I think it was, for breast cancer.
Oh, no.
I sent her a box of goodies and she's received it, bless her. So honestly, Catherine, if you're watching, I hope you enjoy them because what you think you do is just absolutely amazing. It really is. So yeah, it's been lovely. It's been really. What's that right word when you say it? Not cathartic. That's the wrong word, isn't it?
No,
is it cathartic? Not cathartic. Is it cathartic?
Cathartic's a good word.
It is a good word, but I don't know if it's the right one.
I think it is the right one, isn't it? Cathartic. What's cathartic? I know what you mean, and I know what I think it means.
You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, I've lost my phone pads, Ben. Talking of those phone pads, I've lost them. What have I done with them?
I don't know what you've done with them.
Oh, my days. Let me just get down here.
Well, so I've read some comments out while you're looking. There's loads of comments coming in. Lots of love for the fact that Debbie's back. Nice to see that Debbie's back. Missed all the giggles that you two get up to, says Sarah. Lots of love for Debbie's nails. Val says, hi, Ben and Debbie, watching this whilst colouring in my wobblers, whilst deciding what I need next. You need these, Val, in Southampton, absolutely. Laura's baking and listening. And Diane says, yes, clean room, clear house. Oh, clean room, house, clear mind. That's 3 people that have heard of it. George is in my ears going, you see, well known. Keeping our car spaces tidy and organised is a struggle we all face, Debbie, says Terry. We are with you.
Oh, well, do you know what as well? It might inspire people. And do you know what? The worst thing, let me just show my card first before I tell you that little bit of story. There you go. Look how fabulous that looks. Absolutely amazing. Yes, no, what was I saying?
What are you saying? You were saying, I'm going to tell you this, but then let me show you the card, and I'll tell you the thing that I was going to tell you, so I don't know, because you didn't start saying what it was.
Oh, no, that's the thing. When I was posted, Joe made me post that video of the old craft room. He said to me, you've got to show everybody, so I did. I absolutely thought, oh, well, if I've got one like that, there's got to be some other people out there that have surely. And do you know what's been lovely? People have been really supportive and said the same thing, but they've been, they're going to be inspired to get their craft room sorted, so absolutely. But I hope I've inspired you with this very first gorgeous stamp set, which is the Bethlehem skyline, but just showing you with the colours. The background itself was Oasis. I just used a bit of Oasis on some watercolour cardstock. You could use stamping cardstock as well, but while you've got that in that fabulous deal with all those stamps, use your watercolour cardstock because they will lend themselves to these gorgeous inks as well.
I tell you what, there's so many lovely comments coming through. Lots of questions about your craft room, which we'll come on to. Jeanette just saying, I promised myself no more purchases, but this looks so effective, Debbie. It may just jump into my basket. Thank you for all the wonderful demos, and I enjoy all of the chat to Ben, says Jeanette. And Kathy just saying, these stamps are awesome. So glad you are back, Ben and Debbie. Thank you for the lovely comments, but let's show you these. Who's grabbing them? Who's already bought them? Let me know in the comments. I think these are super effective, and as you can see, Super simple to get using these as well. You don't need to be kind of level expert crafter to be able to get some really, really great effect out of these. And if you are somebody perhaps who this year is taking the plunge into crafting for the first time, maybe you've thought to yourself you want to be able to create your own Christmas cards this year for the first time, but then again you don't want to be spending huge amounts of money, maybe you don't want to get into die cutting particularly yet, you want to start with stamping, then let me just say this is such a great set to start with because it's brilliant for the fact that you've got such a simple concept. You've got all of the stamps to be able to create the scenes, and again, as we saw earlier on, if you're worrying about what colours to use, even on the packaging, it will give you ideas of the best colours that you can use to get the best results. Then as you get more confident, you can change them up and use your different colours. So we've got all of these different scenes in here for you. What I love about this the most is the fact that, again, we've covered off more of your traditional Christmases. We've got this really cute one here with your little snowman, which is called, forget the name of it, not Christmas Village, Enjoy the Season, with the little snowman. And again, it's just a case of choosing your colours if you're not quite sure the colours are there for you on the packaging, and create some gorgeous scenes. It's so simple to do. Again, back to that nativity scene, again, all of the elements there to be able to create such a beautiful project. With these as well, you will get your sentiments. So you've got Silent Night there, and Joy to the World. Next up, look at this, Over the Rooftops. I think this one has to be my favourite. I've been really captured by some of the designs that we brought you recently, which feature this. This is in Twas the Night Before Christmas collection that we've got. We've got another die set that features this as well. So again, if you've already purchased some of those other Christmas goodies from us, you'll find that a lot of these stamps will work well with those as well. That again comes with two wonderful sentiments for you, and then this one here is that gorgeous Christmas Village. Again, how stunning is that? And like Debbie was saying, you know what, you can use all of the elements there if you want. You can use individual elements, you can mix and match these. These are so super versatile, and again, so super simple for you to be able to create some stunning cards. This one, the wood and stags, very beautiful. Again, great for your Christmas cards. Doesn't necessarily, I suppose, scream Christmas. This one you can adapt it for more of your autumnal cards as well, however you want to use it. So super versatile. Those are all of the collections, so it's 51 elements in total. And don't forget, usual price on this, £93 or $107. Everyone's making this huge saving. It's the launch day as well, don't forget. So I mean, we should be charging you full price, but we don't because we're like that. So that's the platinum price, and you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, what about the in for a penny, in for a pound event you've got going on? We're going to give you 15 sheets of watercolour cardstock for £1 within this deal. So again, brand new stamps, launch day stamps, and we're throwing in that in for a penny, in for a pound event as well. So basically, you get everything that you're seeing there for £51.21 or $61 and a penny. Loads of you already in and grabbing this collection, and I am not surprised. Something else which you might want to be popping into your basket again here is the stamping platform and magnetic base. I just think this is perfect, particularly for something like this where perhaps you need a little bit more precision as far as your stamping is concerned. As Debbie showed you, it's a bit of a no-brainer really, because if you do find that you stamp and then you don't quite get the impression that you want, sometimes it's quite difficult to go back in again and reposition the stamp to get it where you want it. With this, it is basically all about giving you that precision and allowing you to get that perfect stamp each and every time. Particularly great as well if you're into your batch making, and particularly great today for the fact that you're saving 10%, and Platinum members get another 20% off. So $21.59 in dollars, or £17.99 if you're shopping with us here in the UK, if you want to add that into your basket. Bit of a perfect partner really, particularly good as well if you are new to stamping. It's just going to make your life so simple. As far as stamping is concerned. Also great if you've got dexterity issues as well. If you've perhaps given up on stamping, that's perfect. Now, what we like to do, we started doing this a lot more recently actually, is when we bring you brand new sets, we like to kind of bring you colours that will go with the sets as far as kind of ink pads and pens and all these things are concerned. So with this particular collection, we have bundled together a whole host of your quick dry ink pads, which we think will work perfectly with this collection. And this one again, we're applying the in for a penny, in for a pound deal. So I'll show you the colours. You are going to get within this collection all your quick dries again, of course, so perfect to use with this. You've got your Damson Wine, You've also got in there, look out, here she comes. Oh, it's Frosty Jade. Ooh, it's frosty. It makes me laugh. We've then got your green topaz. Next up is Midnight. You've got your Oasis in here. You've got Orange. We're going to give you your Pale Fig. We've got your Parakeet, your Seal Brown, and you've got your Straw Bale. But that is not where it ends. Oh no, because what we're then going to do, for a penny, we're going to bring you your Smoked Plume. Yes, so that one we are throwing in for a penny. Oh, what am I on about? Smoked Emerald. What did I say Smoked Plume from? Where did that come from there? Smoked Emerald. So basically, it works out that you're getting all of this for $42.52 or $59.08. Platinum members pay $34.02 or $47.26. Hang on a minute, what is this? This is already limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
it soon won't be seen.
What? Seriously? We're half an hour into the show. What's that all about? Just goes to show. You're going to have to be quick. Well, you got me bending down here, George. Did you tell me about all of these? I'm not sure that you told me about all of this. I thought I was just going to come back, tell you a little bit about the stamps, and then we were going to go back. Now it's all go down there, get this, fetch that, do the other. Now, very quickly on the adhesives, we have got for you your all-purpose glue. So you're going to get 2 bottles of that, which we saw Debbie just using. We're also going to give you 2 of your tape pens, and not only that, on top of that, 2 of your dotty tape pens. So you've got 22 metres, 72 feet of tape there, and then for your more intricate sticking, should we say, you've then got your dotty tape pens as well. 25% you're saving on that, which is phenomenal. So it's a £24 $42 bundle for £14.40 or $24.80. Get them in your baskets. Let that be a warning to you that already we've got a limited stock on the show, half an hour in. If you want to go for those stamps, then make sure you do, because they are flying out the door. The other thing, which I will give you more details on a little bit later on, the foil press that we've got coming up for your Monday makers. Have a little sneaky look at that on the website, because it has been so super busy. There's a mystery bundle with it for a penny, which it's a mystery, isn't it? I will reveal the mystery in just a little while, because we want to make sure you get it, because the way that it's going at the minute, it might not even make it to Monday Makers. More on that to come in just a few moments' time, but let us go back over to our Debbie, who is, well, I'll tell you what, we've got questions coming in, which we'll fire at Debbie in just a second, but let's get her set up for demo number 2, and it looks to me like we're off to the woods.
We are indeed the Woodland Stags. Now, I absolutely love this. It's so super cute. Gorgeous scene again. I'm going to do this lovely little dome card feature here. But again, it's just a case of what inks are you going to do. Do you know one of the perfect ways to start crafting is stamping? It's very achievable, it's easy, you don't need a machine or anything like that, Ben. That's what I love about these, is if this is something that's been of interest to you, that you've wanted to get into that world of crafting, get a bit creative, this is going to be a great way to start, and it's not overly expensive either. You can see the price for all of them. Even if you want to go for one of them, just go for one of them, grab yourself some inks and a stamping platform and you're good to go. So honestly, it's just a really lovely achievable craft, and one I absolutely adore too. So I'm going to use the Woodland Stags exactly the same way. So you can see on the front here that you've got your beautiful scene, and it tells you again how to use these. Now these are fabulous. So you've got your 3 different ones here. Now I say 3, but they're actually split up. So this one here is a separate one to the background, and then again you can see who's been using this. Was Craig using this by any chance?
I wouldn't like to say.
Was Craig with this one by any chance?
Yes.
He didn't clean it. The little devil.
He waltzes in here on his own show, messes it all up.
It'll be fine.
Unbelievable.
It'll be fine. Honestly, it'll be fine. It's probably me that's going to get inky, but
I'll
that's
tell him
another
tomorrow.
story.
I'll tell him. I'll slap his wrist.
Yeah, the little devil he is. Really little devil. Now, I'm going to create myself. Well, I'll actually show you. I've created a little bit of a background, but I'm going to show you how I did that. Because all I did was take a piece of stamping card. I actually used a piece of copier paper and used one of the oval dies to create this background. Rather than cutting an oval out, I created a little bit of a scene. And using pumice, that's the right word, isn't it?
Pumice, yeah.
Pumice.
As in pumice stone.
Pumice stone, yeah, pumice stone, that's it.
Yeah.
I've just literally gone round. Now, again, you can hold this down with low tack tape or anything like that. You can see my little pinky fingers already. I've got pink on. Craig, wait till I see him. But I've just gone, just literally
Says
used
the new
that.
and improved Meet Debbie.
But I've just gone round to create this oval shape.
The new and improved Debbie Robinson.
That's
now with added
that's
neatness.
it. I'm telling you, I've got this clean. Honestly, and I think it's rubbed off on my son Liam.
It's rubbed off on that stamp. That
Yes,
much
it has. that little monkey.
But your tidiness has rubbed off on your son, is it?
Yeah, he's gone really tidy. I actually think it's the influence of a new girl. Can I just tell you?
Oh, okay.
Where his new girlfriend Daisy. So yeah, he's turned into a bit of a neat freak, which is a bonus for mum because now all the time that I've been telling him to keep his room clean, he's now keeping it clean.
I reckon though it is probably you that that he's taken from, because you know the old saying, tidy mum, tidy son. There's the other one in there which we're just adding to the list of well-known sayings today.
Oh, Ben, I love it. Oh, George, look what we started. Look what we started, George. Just because I couldn't remember catchphrase. This is a catchphrase. It's a saying. There is a saying. Thank you, producer Georgina. Clear space, clear minds.
Yep.
There you go.
That's the one.
But all I've done is carried that through, and I'll just speed this little process up. But bless her, the good old Tinternet there coming in to help her with that one. But I just couldn't remember it, George. But that's how I created that little oval shape.
Fab.
Obviously, I did mine more central. So there you go. But that's how. That's how you create your lovely oval. So use your dies in a different way to create a little stencil as well.
Perfect.
So that's just another little top tip there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bring my stamping platform back in again, Ben, and we're going to build up that scene again. And I'm going to hold it down again with my magnets. Or you could do what's she called now? Who's given her this nickname, the fish? Don't like it.
Oh, the fish.
Debs.
Yeah,
No.
where did that come from?
Where did
Because I feel like
Who's called her that? Who's called her the fish?
Oh, she said that when she was younger, she used to get called fish by her friends. So that's what I just came in one day and everyone was calling her the fish. So when I just then joined in and started calling her the fish. So there, yeah, I don't know. Oh, so she said it.
Yes.
So we just started calling her it.
Do you know what? My nickname at school was Sutty.
Right.
My dad's got that nickname as well because my maiden name was Suttle.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that was my maiden name. So that was my nickname, Sutty.
Yeah. When you said Sutty, all I could think about was the little yellow bear.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because but that's what we got called a lot. And then my nickname changed when I got older. And we'll not repeat that one because it's a little bit rude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, nicknames are a funny thing, but I don't like calling Deb the fish.
Oh.
I just don't like it.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
not
call her
gonna
it
lie.
then.
You what, love?
Don't call her it then.
No, she's just Debs to me or Debbie. Yeah.
It makes it easier for us, I suppose, and the fact that having two Debbies here,
Yeah.
it makes it easier because you
to differentiate between the two. Yes.
Debbie and the fish, or fish.
Yeah,
Fish and
because
Debbie.
I'm Debbie with a Y.
Yes.
Debbie's Debbie IE.
Debbie IE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have layered my little scrap piece that I use. I've layered it back over because what I want to do is create a scene going across without it going onto my piece there.
Okay.
So I've popped that back into place. I probably, if I'm in all honesty, I probably would have used the repositional spray just to hold it into place. But I think I'll be able to get away with it. And if all else fails, I've got one that I prepared earlier. So we're going to start with that first layer again. So the first layer being that lovely solid background one. And again, you can pop that on, and I'm just going to layer it just over the top. But it comes in 2 pieces, this one, which is what I absolutely love, to create this lovely snow effect. And you can pop that on a couple of times to create a little bit of a background, which is what I'm going to do, Ben. So I'm going to do this in stages. Okay. But again, just showing you how easy these are to use. So let's pop that down, and I'm going to start with that. I'm going to start with Frosty Jade. Ooh. I know a jade producer, Georgina. It's my daughter's middle name. Oh. My Tanya Jade Robinson, that's her middle name, and my beautiful niece Jade, and they're both beautiful girls.
Oh, not Frosty.
They're not Frosty.
Oh.
No, definitely not Frosty, not at all. But yes, so there we go. Now I'm just going to pop this on.
Just to say as well, Sue was asking what colour ink is Debbie using. The first one was the pumice, wasn't it?
Yes.
Pumice and
now I'm
Frosty Jade.
using the Frosty Jade. So this one's the Frosty Jade. And again, you could use this in the water reactive, you could use it in the quick dry, you could use it in the pigment opaque pigment ink pads as well. It's a choice, it's your choice. You could mix them up. You could mix each one because they all work in harmony with each other. That's the beautiful thing about our Harmony ink pads. They all work beautifully together. What about some of the Midas ink pads?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, now that would be nice. That would be a nice effect as well. But yes, you just choose which ink pads it is that you want to use. Now I'm going to position that in and then just press that down. And again, we're starting with that background scene first. And if, again, because I'm using my stamping platform, if I'm not happy or I feel like I've missed an area, I can go back in and I can keep pressing that down until I get the right effect that I'm after. So I'm going to, and I think I might have got a bit of an air bubble there, so let me see if I can get that bit out. There we go. You've got to make sure you've got your stamps laid down flat. And what I mean by an air bubble is if it's not laid on flat, you can create a little bit of a what's the word? Not pocket. Is pocket the right word?
Pocket,
actually?
Yeah, a little bit of a pocket.
Yeah, it is a pocket, isn't it? I'm thinking, so. Yeah. I'm looking over there for inspiration.
Yeah, pocket. Go, pocket.
Go pocket. Actually, though, I quite like that. I think it's got that lovely rusticy feel, so I'm going to leave that one. I'm quite happy with that one. Now, I'm going to clean that back down. What did I do with my tissue paper? Might have to give her another little piece.
There she goes, Tidy Debbie again.
Of course. Oh no, that's that stinky baby wipe. Oof.
Oh, dear.
No, I need another one. Let me get. Gosh. Oh, I don't know what it is.
She's back.
Oh, honestly, the stench from them. I'm going to have to tell that Jake.
Debbie found some baby wipes in the studio earlier on, which have obviously been here for a while, and we've not heard the last of it. Hey, they stink! Hey, you put my baby wipes in here!
Oh, I won't be putting that on my baby's bum, let me tell you. Honestly, they're proper smelly, they're horrible. But you can. I use those biodegradable ones, Ben.
Oh, do you?
I do, yes. I use the biodegradable ones, yes. Go eco, is it
eco-friendly?
Eco-friendly, yeah,
absolutely. Wow, look at you go.
Now, I've used the first part of it, but I'm going to use that background one as well. So, going back to that lovely snow piece, let's pop that down. And, well, I think I might use the, I think I'll use baby blue for this one.
Oh, why not?
So, I'm going to pop that over there, and I'm going to layer that back up. So, I'm going to pop that down.
Lots of love for your charity work that you were doing once clearing out your craft room by giving away all your bits and pieces.
Aww.
Valerie wants to know, Debbie, did you have a professional come in to help you arrange everything?
No, I did it all by myself.
Wow.
Everything was done by myself. Yeah, well, I was all by myself, let me tell you, because I didn't, when I'd said I was going to have this time off to do it, I hadn't done the confab with my sister.
Oh.
So because last time I did my craft room, my sister helped me. Only thing was, she very selfishly decided to take an holiday herself at the same time.
What?
I don't know if she did that on a purpose, Ben, because I know that I nearly killed her last time when we changed from downstairs to upstairs. So I don't know if she did that on a purpose, Ben.
Yep.
But I was all by myself. So yes, I just designed it myself. I actually went to IKEA for the very first time in my life. And within a space of 2 days, I went there 3 times.
Do me neck.
Honestly, I love that place. Give me so many ideas.
Been there once. that was enough for me.
Oh, I loved it.
Mrs.
I
M loves
absolutely
it,
loved
not me.
Loved it. Got so many ideas. But yes, so I designed it all myself.
Wow.
Absolutely all by myself.
And Samantha just says on that note, did you have to do a lot of purging, or were you able to organise and save all of your crafting material? So you obviously gave a bit away.
I gave quite a bit away, yeah, and I saved quite a lot as well, for obvious reasons. Working for crafters, I saved a lot of the crafters products because I am a massive lover, as you know.
Yep.
But yeah, I did give quite a bit away, but I've also kept a lot, which is why all those units, if you do check my social media page out, they're all, well, they're not all full actually. I'm quite proud of myself. I haven't filled them all up. Got lots of space left.
It won't be long though, I bet.
No, I'm going to be good because I'm telling you, new me. It is a new me, Ben. Honestly, I'm telling you. Now then, can you see what we've created? Oops, let me put that back down there because I've just moved my little background thing there. Let's just move that back into place. But what that has enabled me to do, in fact, actually, if I just lift it off for a second, you can see by keeping it there, it keeps it all inside that little oval.
Cute.
So I'm glad I did that actually, but I'm going to pop that back down into its place. I want to make sure it's all covered up again. And then I'm going to layer it up. So that's the background part done. We've got the lovely snow falling all down there. I'm going to move on to a different colour because I've used Foster Jade, I've used Baby Blue. I'm coming in with Parakeet.
Parakeet.
Oh my God, I love this colour.
Yeah.
Love this colour. And again, each one of these have been designed so that they fit over. Now, I'm just going to pop that just into the bottom. So I'm going to move that down slightly. And that's the lovely thing about this. It's exactly what you can do. You can position it, you can get it ready, and have it lined up perfectly. And they've been perfectly designed so that they fit on top like that, Ben. And I just think that is such a clever design by Leanne and the team, that it makes these so easy to use. So again, I'm going to just pick that up with my platform, pop down my parakeet. Oh, look at that colour. Oof. Isn't that just the most gorgeous colour? Absolutely beautiful. And again, while it's the quick dry, it stays wet on the stamp, but the minute it touches the paper, it is completely dry. And that means, especially when you're stamping, it means less mess for you. Right. And again, look at that, it's not moving. Now I can see that I've missed my areas because I haven't put enough pressure down on there, and I could do with Leanne's box. But trouble is, it's not a box anymore, is it? It's a platform.
Oh, it's a full-on stage.
It's a full-on stage, honestly. It really is. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move my magnet out of the way because I think that might be causing a bit of a resist. Let's move that, in fact, just a second while I get this into position. But you can see it coming on. I mean, there's only a little bit of tree mist there, Ben. So I'm going to pop that there for a second, and you can see on my stamp where it hasn't quite caught it, so I can go back in, and that is why this stamping platform is an absolute must-have for people like myself who I'm not dexterity, but I have problems with my hand, pressure-wise. I get pins and needles from my carpal tunnel. So it makes it difficult sometimes. So that's why this platform is absolutely sensational for me.
Game changer, that. Look at that.
It is a game changer, but look at this already. It's looking absolutely fabulous. And then we're going to go in with that last layer. So I'm just going to wipe this down again. Let's give that a nice clean. I'll just make sure that bit's done.
Oh, whilst talking about cleaning, quick question from Victoria coming saying, what is the best way to clean stubborn ink from the platform? I don't want to use something that will eat away the plastic.
Stick away. Stick away won't eat away anything. Oh, stick away won't eat away. Stick away won't eat away anything. No, it won't. I promise you. You'd be absolutely fine with a stick away, and that'll clean. There is certain stamp cleaning products out there, but I find them a little bit pricey. I'm not gonna lie. So, and I personally, no. I would just use something like stick away. But stubborn marks on your platform, sometimes with permanent inks, you can't get rid of them. It doesn't alter it doesn't change anything. It's not going to move it up onto there, so it's absolutely fine. Now, look at Craig's bright pink strags. Craig, what do you like? What do you like? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that over there as well. And again, you can see just how beautiful. And by adding that darker colour, so we're going to go in with Midnight. I want to sing. I want to burst into song with this one.
Midnight
is it
not
Oasis?
a sound from the pavement. That one.
Oh, you're thinking that one. I was
Memories.
thinking of Midnight at the Oasis.
Midnight what?
Midnight at the Oasis.
Oh, says,
That one.
bring your
What's it
camels.
called, that one?
Send your camels
Yeah.
to bed or something, isn't it? What's the
that?
second line? Midnight at the Oasis. Something about camels. It's definitely something about camels.
Is it?
Yeah. Send your camels to bed.
You fibber.
That's what it is. It's
No,
something
it's
about
not. You're
camels.
fibbing.
Midnight
Who sings
at-
that song?
That's it was the Brand New Heavies, wasn't it?
Oh,
Brand New
was
Heavies.
it?
Midnight at the Oasis. Sing your camels to bed or something.
What? You are kidding me.
Georgina, she's not even.
She's gone very quiet, hasn't she?
Oh.
I think she might be having a little bit of a Google on there just to check.
No,
see if it is.
Georgina's doing something far more important than googling the lyrics to Midnight at the Oasis.
Now look how
Midnight at the
fabulous
Oasis.
this is looking, Ben. It looks absolutely beautiful. So again, when you take that off, you'll see that we've created that lovely little image there and how beautiful that looks. Oh, no way. Is that true, producer Georgina?
What did Georgina just say? Send your camel to bed. Yes, that's the song. Midnight at the Oasis. Send your camel to bed. Yeah.
Well, I never knew that.
Anyone would have thought I was a radio DJ. Before my life.
I thought, Ben, you had made that little nugget up.
When would I ever do something like
genuinely
that?
thought you'd made that up.
Nope.
Now, let me just move that to one side and I'll show you in a second because I'm going to pop that back onto there. You've also got the lovely moon crest, so you could be popping your moon into the background there. You've got your words as well. So we've got words on here. We've got Let It Snow. You've got Noel. Oh, Noel. You could be mixing this up and make it up, but what you can be guaranteed is this beautiful design that creates that lovely 3D look, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't that look? It just looks beautiful. Honestly, I absolutely love these, and just another different way of showing you how to use them. But I have got my one that's already pre-done because I'll bring in the one that I did earlier. I hired him up. I moved him up in this one,
Oh, yeah.
so you can see. And what I've done is I've used the Let It Snow, pop that in the top corner, but I've actually used, you know me, another thing I found, my Quickie glue pens.
Oh, yes.
Honest to God, my Quickie glue pen were like I absolutely forgot all about them, and I found them hidden in a little container at the back of the craft room. So I've used some of our glitter, and I've just used that around there to create that lovely little piece of glitter on there, and it just gives it a little bit of a sparkle, and I don't know if you can see that, but absolutely gorgeous. And you can build these scenes up, whether you lower him down, whether you higher him up, whether you put him in the middle, it all looks the exact same. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've taken, again, if you know me very well, stamping card is my absolute favourite. And this one actually measures at 5 by 7. So it's a 5 by 7 card blank. I've made this one a little bit tad bigger because I'm going to create that dome, and I've just put little 1/2 inch either side and mounted some red cardstock into the back because that's going to sit in my design that's going to sit, and it's been perfectly matted and layered with a 1/4 of an increment all the way around. Has Craig given any little hints and tips away just of what's coming up soon?
What?
No.
No.
Oh, I'll say no more.
Oh no! I want to say that he.
I think he's done something on social media.
And he
might have
half mentioned something about
Yeah.
that last week, I want to say, but he didn't say about it
Yeah.
again today.
Yeah, well, there's of course, there's always lots of fabulous things coming from Crafters Companion. I'm just going to say, keep your eyes peeled is all I'm going to say. Now, I'm going to move that over there. I'm just going to, because I might, I've got inky fingers and I don't want to spoil my design, so I'm just going to pop that over the top just to seal that down, and that'll stop my ink from transferring onto my cardstock pen, because don't want to be wasting all that lovely time and effort getting it right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some glue on either side, and I'm going to mount it around there, but I am going to give it a little bit of a curve, so I'm just going to curve it over the back end there. You could be using what do you call it, bone folder. You could use a bone folder to give it a curl, or just use your fingers.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to let that dry a little bit because it's still a little bit wet, but I'm going to use some tape. You could use red liner tape, but I'm just going to use our tape pen. And I'm going to wrap it around the card. Do you know what? I've done it again. I've got my ribbon and I forgot to put my ribbon on. Right, let me grab my other dotty tape pen.
Whilst you're sticking, there's a few more questions coming in.
Okay.
Your craft room is beautiful, says Carol.
Oh.
Did you rehab your old room or move into a new, bigger one?
Moved into it, well, same, actually, slightly smaller.
Okay.
So I moved into a slightly small room, but I've gone back upstairs. So I had been downstairs. I sacrificed my bedroom a couple of years back. Well, I say a couple of years back. About 2.5 years ago, I sacrificed my bedroom, which was downstairs, for from the small bedroom, which is what I'm in now currently. Yeah. So I've sacrificed that. Oh, do you know? Don't glue. Right, I'm gonna have to use scissors because I forgot my glue stuck really, really quick here today. So let me just pop that back on there and I'll use my scissors. So I've gone into the upstairs bedroom that used to be my daughter's room with my granddaughter when they lived at home with me. But it's slightly smaller, but it means that I'm upstairs now, not downstairs. And it means, guess what's going to be the next transformation?
What's going to be the next transformation?
My bedroom.
Oh!
Because I'm going into the big bedroom. And obviously being at IKEA, I've seen all these ideas that I've got in my head, running around my head now.
I think you might be getting commission from them, by the way, because Leslie said, I haven't seen Debbie's craft room, I'm off there next week.
So I'm gonna use some ideas that I've got. I've seen a jungle print for a statement piece, like a jungle printing. Do you know those leaves? What do they call those leaves? Cheese leaves? Is it cheese leaves?
Cheese leaves?
Cheese leaves? Is that the right word?
I don't know. I've never heard of a cheese leaf before.
Cheese plant.
Like the big jungle leaves. Like the ones that you see in the movies that they sort of fan with.
Yes,
those big ones. What are they called? Let us know.
I know. I need to know the name of them because I've seen some wallpaper.
Right.
Not in that particular store, in a completely different store, and that's the theme that I want in my bedroom.
So a jungle themed bedroom.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You can have like rope swings in there and stuff.
Not quite, Ben. Not quite.
I just picture it in my head.
Could you imagine me swinging on a rope across the bedroom?
Off the top of the cupboard. No, just the cheese leaves.
No, just the cheese.
No swinging ropes.
Tanya. Well, we saw it when we were in Bristol, and I said to Tanya, that is going to be my wallpaper.
Yeah.
But only on a feature wall. Only on a feature wall. Ben, I've got images.
That's when you said a jungle room, that's the first thing that popped into my mind. That's what if I was having a jungle themed bedroom, that's what I'd have. I'd have rope swings in there.
Oh, I can't wait to meet Laura. I'm going to find out all sorts. I know I am. When she moves up here with you. Now then, I've just literally stuck one end down to the other. Let me just make sure I've got that nice and tightly on there. And just just giving it that little dome effect. I'm just going to hold that into place, make sure that's nice and so that you can see you've got that lovely dome feature there. And there you go, Ben. We've got our lovely, beautiful woodland stags, and how fabulous, how clean and simple though, and how easy these things are to achieve. They're absolutely incredible, and I absolutely love these stamps. I hope you agree with me how easy they are to use, but how stunning you can create your makes with.
Oh wow, there's so much chat about this collection. I tell you what, you guys are absolutely loving it. It's flying out of the door, and why wouldn't it? What a brilliant, brilliant launch this has been. I just think, do you know what? Whether or not you are brand new to your... Debbie just putting me off. She's miming, swinging on a vine over there. Whether you are brand new to stamping or you've been doing it a long time, these are absolutely for you because, as I say, if you are a bit more experienced, you'll have your own ideas as to how you want to use these, what colour combos you want to use. If you're brand new, you've got all of the ideas on the packaging. You've got hints and tips from Craig this morning. You've got hints and tips from Debbie right now. And actually, it's a really inexpensive way, as Debbie was saying, to get into card making, stamping can be an absolute joy. And again, this is the kind of collection that you will come back to each and every year. So simple to just choose those different colours, layer up those stamps and create some really beautiful cards this year as well. And what I love the most about this collection again is that we've kind of covered off all sorts of different Christmas themes here. So whether you fancy something a bit more, I suppose, religious, you've got it in there. If you want something a bit more kind of magical, you've got it there. You know, if you want stamps that you can potentially use for other occasions as well, you've got it within this collection. And each of those sets comes with their own sentiments as well. This one, a lot of you guys chatting about this one as being a great set for a more masculine card. Again, so many options are covered off with this. And as I say, it's so simple to create really beautiful cards. They all come in this collection, 51 elements in total. And don't forget, brand new today, launched literally an hour and a half ago. Everyone makes the saving you're seeing on screen. Platinum members get another 20% off. And don't forget, because we're doing our In for a Penny, In for a Pound event, you will also get within this collection 15 sheets of your watercolour cardstock for just £1. So again, a really nice added extra in that collection. It's £51.21 or $61.01 if you want to grab that. But the one thing I must just say to you, we saw a few moments ago that we put together an ink pad collection, quick dry inks to go with this particular stamp set. It was already inside half an hour, limited stock. I can tell you we are down to the bare bones of this now. And if you, don't scream and shout, but it's now
sold out.
Gone. I was about to tell you about that collection, but it's gone. And producer Georgina has just said to me that we are working on another collection, but we will let you know when it's live. Gone. It's busy Monday, a manic Monday you could say. And on that front, what I wanted to tell you is about something that we've got coming up in Monday Makers. Now, the foil press machine is one of our most popular machines that we bring to you here at Crafters TV. It's all about, really, isn't it, creating those sort of next level projects by being able to add your own foil nice and quickly and nice and easily at home. And if you think like a machine like this should come at a premium, I think we do a really good deal on this every other day of the week. But today, this is an unbelievable buy, right? Because it's normally £150 or over $209. So you'll get everything that you're seeing here. It normally comes with your foil press machine. So everything that you need to get your foil pressing going. You've got your metal shim, your plastic shim. You've also got some foil cut and stamp dies included in there too. And of course, you've got your mat, you've got your tweezers and your finger guard included. So to get that today for the price you see on screen is amazing. But what we're doing with this collection, because we're doing our In for a Penny, In for a Pound event, we are giving you a mystery bundle. We revealed the mystery bundle for you earlier on, and I'll let you know what it is again, because the deal on this is phenomenal. For 1p, we are going to give you 2 foil stamp dies. So the first one is here. You're going to get this for a penny. All right, this one is your, which one is that one? Your, I can't read it upside down. Your Flourishing Swirl. So that's for 1p. But then we added to that your Special Friend for a penny. You're thinking, well, this is looking pretty decent, isn't it? Then we add in and we go, also just for 1p, we are going to give you your foil as well. You think to yourself, well, that's amazing, isn't it? For 1p, to get all of that included is amazing. But then if I say to you, why don't you have the storage bag as well for 1p? That's why this deal, even before the show, is absolutely flying out of the door. In my eyes, there's never been a better time to get your hands on this foil press. All of those goodies there, 1p. 1p included within this deal. That was the mystery bundle, but you know what? We can't keep that a mystery because it's such a phenomenal buy. Everything that you're seeing right here, right there, £76 as a platinum member, $106.37. It's the best time to jump in and grab it. I would say to you, get it now if you are tempted, because I think come Monday Makers at 7 o'clock here in the UK, we could be getting down to dwindling stock levels. £76, $106.37. If you've got stuff in your basket, now is the time to be checking out whether you're going for the brand new stamps, whether you're going for this fantastic deal. We'll give you a couple of minutes, and whilst we give you a couple of minutes, here's a little video which will explain more about the foil press.
The Gemini foil press has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative foil press system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The foil press is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The foil press has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini foil press, made by crafters for crafters.
Just a bit of a brief overview for you there on the foil press, but you can see it in much more detail a little bit later on. Loads of chat and loads of comments of people saying what a great deal. Those of you who've even got the foil press already saying, wow, I cannot believe the deal that you're doing this at today. Let alone the fact that we're giving you that mystery bundle for 1p. It is a machine, as I say, I think takes your projects, your cards to the next level. The fact that we are throwing in for a penny that and this as well. So two of your dies, you've got your foil in there, and of course you've got your storage bag as well. Just makes this an unbelievable deal. If you're one of those people who've waited and waited and waited and waited to get the foil press, wait no longer, because this is the deal. £76 or $106.37. Grab it now, and then you can sit back and watch Monday Makers a little bit later on. We'll be having a look at this, and you'll be seeing actually how easy it is to use and some of the amazing effects that you can create with your foil press machine. What an absolute bargain. Right, as well as that, we are of course launching our brand new Christmas layering stamps. Those are proving really, really popular too. And again, with this being a launch day, you might just think, well, they're not going to add on the in for a penny deal. No, we are. You're going to get all of the stamps included that we've been talking about. Plus, you're going to get your watercolor cardstock for 1 penny as well. Lots of love for the cards already that we've seen. If you've got yours in your basket, make sure you're checking it out. Patty just saying, love the cards, Debbie. The deer scene could be used for masculine cards. Julie saying beautiful cards, and lots of chat, as I say, about the foil press as well. We're going to come back to the stamps. And this is a good question, actually, which we've sort of covered, but it's good to reiterate. So Samantha wants to know, she says, so with these stamps, you start out with a light colour for first layer and a little darker for the second layer, and then a dark colour for the top layer. Is that right?
Absolutely correct. And because it creates that scene, that 3D feel. When you have the darker colour in front, it creates that lovely, I want to say atmospheric. It's a nice word, isn't it?
It's a good word.
But it is a nice word, but it does create that scene. If you were to put the dark on the back, it just wouldn't work. Plus, your colour going over the top, you would see the dark one would be prominent. It wouldn't have the same effect. So that's the reason why it goes light, medium, dark, and it's just a case of choosing what colour scheme that you want to use. My next colour scheme, I've got a bit of grey, a bit of red, and a bit of black on this one that I've got. So again, it's just those choices of colour and how you want to use it as well. So yeah, perfect question and absolutely the right way to go about using these.
Excellent stuff. Any more questions you've got, if there's something that you need to know before you jump in and grab these today, then get in touch with us on Facebook and on YouTube as well. And if you are brand new, you will know that you can ask us anything you want. Don't be sort of sat there thinking, oh, I don't want to ask that question, because it's probably everybody knows. Ask it and we'll get them answered for you, because that's what this is all about, making sure you get the best deals and making sure you get the best out your products as well. So if there's something you need to know, get that question asked. Right, we are ready for our next little demo, and are we doing that one, are we?
Yeah, I thought we'd get this one in because I want to get this one in if I can. This is the Countdown to Christmas Hanger, and I love it. I absolutely love it. You've got the most beautiful over the rooftops scene with this one, but this will work with any of them. And again, a very, very simple concept, but just showing you different ways that you can use these stamps, not necessarily just in card making as well. So for this one, I am using over the rooftops. Again, this is a fabulous stamp set. You can see all the layers, and it does explain again at the bottom so that you know. And a lovely thing as well that it's been cleverly designed. I don't know if you can see this on there. Light, medium, dark. So that you know when you're using your colour schemes that that's what you need to be choosing to use that stamp. That's the next colour, the darker one, and then the very dark one being on that last one. And then you've got all the other accessories. So you've got clouds in there, you've got a lovely moon in this one, you've got stars where you can build up your lovely scenes. You've got a couple of lovely sentiments in there as well, and this one is Hello Santa and Jingle All the Way. So it's a really lovely stamp set in itself. The highest quality photopolymer stamp as well to get those lovely crisp clean lines every single time, and then it's a case of just layering that up. So again, I've chosen, and I'll just explain, I used some cardstock, white cardstock, and used Midnight to create this effect, and then gave it that little bit of faux bleaching. And if I just speed that process up so that you can see it, I just splashed a little bit of water on there to lift some of that out, to create that lovely atmospheric background there again. And then we're going to start with those colours. So I'm going to bring back in my stamping platform. Nothing will change with this, and if you were not using this particular stamping platform, these will fit on any of the larger ones. So the 8x8 obviously, but the rocker blocks, the larger rocker blocks it will work with. It would also work with your 6x6, and let me just make sure that that's right, Debbie, and I'm not telling little, yeah, perfectly sized for the 6x6. Personally myself, to give myself that bit of space, I'd be using a bigger one. So the 8x8 for me is the one that I would be using. But yeah, absolutely any stamping platform that you feel comfortable with. And I'm going to go in with that first one again. So I'm going to hold down on the top part of my card, get me magnets. Oh, Debbie, your silly TV nails, stopping me from getting that on there. Let's just pop that into place. And I'm just going to line that up at the bottom. And these have been designed, you can see where you've got that little bit of extra space, which means you can actually line it up to create that lovely effect. And again, that fits perfectly over my size piece of card, but you can be working on bigger pieces as well. So I'm going to pop that down just to lift it up. We're going to start with that lighter colour, so I'm going in with the smoke plume. I was going to say smoked plume, but it's smoke plume.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Smoke plume.
Did you think it was the same?
I thought it was smoked plume.
Smoked, I did.
Yeah.
It's only because we're looking at it and thinking, that doesn't say smoked at all, Debbie. All this time I've been calling it smoked plume, and it's actually smoke plume.
Well, we learn something new every day.
Learn something new every single day.
At least you didn't call the pale fig fail pig, or whatever it was George said that time.
A fail pig?
You know the pale fig?
Yeah.
You know our George?
Yeah.
He called it, no, he didn't call it a fail pig, he called it pale pig. By accident, and that's always stuck in my mind since then. Oh dear.
Do you know what me and Craig used to have trouble with? I can say it now.
What?
Freya Brown. We used to call it Freya Brown.
Freya Brown?
Both me and Craig, yeah, we used to say Freya Brown, and then we used to say, it's not Freya at all.
Freya.
It's Freya, and it was Leanne that said to me, just remember Robin Hood.
Yeah, well Freya. That's the thing. Whenever you say Freya Brown, I always think of Friar Tuck.
Yeah.
From Robin and his Merry Men.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, and it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's how you learn things. Now, again, look how gorgeous
Beautiful.
this. I'm not too worried about this, but
I quite like it.
It's got that lovely not washed out, because that's the wrong word to use, but it's absolutely fabulous. It really is. Now, that's the first one. And I've used that lightest colour, so let's take that one off. I'm going to line up my second one, and I'm going to, what have I done with my stamps? Oh, they're there. They're there. Let's pop that back on there. I'm going to use the second one, so we're going to go in with that second stamp. And again, all being designed to work so that they fit perfectly over the top of each other. And you'll see with the next colour again when we bring that next one in. And I'm going to bring in plum jam for this one. So let's pop our plum jam down.
Okay.
Let's hold that in. Yep, so we'll go with that one. I'm using the quick dry again, but this next layer I'm going to actually use the opaque pigment ink, and I'm going to add a little bit of gloss to it as well.
Lovely.
Make it shine a little bit more. But of course, that's exactly what you can do with these. That's the beauty of them, the beauty of stamps. Oh, I love this colour. Isn't this colour? This colour just my hair.
Yeah.
It's my hair colour.
I did actually match very well, actually.
I'm thinking, it's my hair.
Yeah.
Looking at it on the platform, I'm like, look,
Hey,
look.
Debbie, you can
it's the
save
same.
yourself a bit of money in future. Just tap it on your hair like that.
Could you imagine? I wish it could work like that.
No.
Ben. I wish it could work like that, because it'd be a heck of a lot cheaper. It really would.
It would.
Yeah, it's just thinking. Then I'm like, I'm sure I recognise that
It's
colour.
quite a good match, actually. Look how I look.
Now that's my second layer down there, and look again, by bringing in that darker colour you get that depth and dimension, which is what these have been designed for. But look at these stamps. I mean, you could use these on their own, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing to stop you from using them on their own as well. Let me just line that back up. Let's pop you back down on there for a second.
What shade of blue did you use for the night sky?
At midnight.
Midnight, okay.
Yeah, so at midnight I just used it and started off lightly, and then you can obviously build it up in 3 different colours if you want. You can use those colour tones to create that effect, but just by starting at the darker end and then just bringing it in creates that lighter effect without having to do really much more, to be fair. So next one, love this one. This is that lovely Santa one, and again it's been designed, I don't know if you can see on that stamp where it's been designed to the windows that fit perfectly over there again. So let's just bring that down slightly and have it, oh, I mean, just so gorgeous this.
Yeah.
It really, really is. So let's pop that one on. I'm just using, though, this time, I'm going to use the pigment ink. So I'm bringing in my jet black one. There's a couple of ones in there, but I'm just trying to find where's the heat to, there it is. Let me just bring this out a minute. I'm just going to plug my heat tool in for a second, Ben.
Whilst you plug in, oh, hello. Oh, dear.
Sorry.
Sounded painful. Lots of chat about the foil press in the comments. I would say if you've got any questions about the foil press, any chat about that, save that for later on. 7 o'clock we'll be launching the deal on the foil press on Monday. Maker's got a special guest on the show as well a little bit later on. But lots of love for this collection as well. A lot of you telling me that you've ordered the foil press too, which is just brilliant. Carol saying, love the foil press, takes my cards to the next level. That is coming your way, as I say, 7 o'clock this evening here in the UK. You're sorted over there. Did you find what you were looking for?
I am indeed, and I'm just finding me embossing powder as well. So yep, so I'm going to pop on my black now. Have I on the right side there? Don't tell me my ink pad's dried up. Oh no!
What?
I think my ink pad might have dried up.
Should I give Jake a shout?
No, it's all right. I am getting every last little bit of ink out of that pad if it kills me. Let's pop that on there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be fine then. That'll be fine. Let me just pop that down there and then go in. There we go. I'm just thinking, do you know when you have that vision, have I used the wrong side of the stamp? Do you know the blob bit? I'm thinking, please tell me that's not a blob when I lift it off, because I'd have to start that process all over again. I'm just going to go one last time in there just to make sure. But again, let's just bring in now my, oh, Debbie, take it off first before you pop it on there. You don't want you don't want embossing powder everywhere. So let's pop on some embossing powder.
Here we go.
Oops, I've got to remember I've got me fan on. Best be careful, Ben. Best be careful.
Oh yeah, whatever you do.
Yeah, just be careful. Right, let's give that a little tap and let's make sure. Yep, I think I'm covered up. Let's just move that over there for a second. Heat's gone in. Oh. No, Ben, I don't trust myself. Hang on a minute, yes, hang on a minute. We're having no accidents today.
Let's be sensible, new and improved, tidy Debbie.
No, I know.
Come on.
I know.
Even I can see that going wrong.
That's because you know me well.
Ah, yes. You see, back in the day when we stood next to each other all those years ago, you'd have handed that over to me and gone, put that back in there for me.
I would, yes, I did. That's exactly what I used to do.
Yeah, just put your finger there a second, you'd say, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
just to hold something down.
oh yeah.
I used to take part in all the demos.
Absolutely. Oh,
I had my
do you
uses.
think we'll ever go back to those days?
Oh, I don't know.
I know.
It would feel a bit weird now being stood by you. I feel like I'd sort of get under your feet a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. When I was down at Create Craft last, Dean did it. He came quite close, and I was like, "Ooh, this feels a bit weird," because you're so used to being on my own now.
We are allowed to pop over now. You know, if I want to come and sort of stand over there, I can do.
Well, we did do a demo quite recently together, didn't we? We used the.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had the reverse
easels.
Yeah, reverse easel. I think it was it reverse easels?
I can't remember.
It could have been. I think it could have been the reverse.
It was memorable, whatever it was.
That memorable we forgot. Now you can see that lovely shine on there just by mixing it up a little bit and creating that lovely effect. Just want to trim off the bottom part though, so I'm just going to find me what's that word? Guillotine.
Yes.
Guillotine, that's the word I'm looking for. Just to trim off the bottom part. Let's just make sure I've got that nice and neat. There we go. And that's all nice and neat now, ready to go on. But of course, you've got all these other stamps we could be adding. Now, personally, I wouldn't be adding clouds in the background. I'd be adding the stars, those gorgeous stars. What about some stars scattered all over there?
Oh, yeah.
And bringing in, again, your embossing powder over the top to create something. Now, I'm going to bring in now I've used some mount board for this piece because it is can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's mount board with black matte cardstock, and then that's going to sit over the top there as well to create that lovely scene. So I am going to use, though, because I am going to be piercing it in a minute, I'm going to be giving it a little piercing, as in to put my little rings in there. That's what I'm meaning.
Oh, to hang it?
Yes, to hang it. So I'm going to pop red liner tape onto the back. So let me just find the end of there. Could have done with a bit thicker red liner tape, I'm not going to lie. This is probably the thinnest and not the most ideal for this particular part. However,
you'll make do, won't you?
I'll make it do, Ben. I'll make
will.
it do. That's what we do here.
That's what we do.
You have no choice but to do that. Let's pop that on there. It's only because I found it underneath here. I thought I've got some in me. Oh, I have got some in my bag. Oh, Debbie. So I've got some down in my bag.
Where's your bag?
Down at my feet.
Oh, why are we whispering?
Because I should have got it out of my bag to start with. That's what I should have done. I should have been more prepared. Can tell I've been away a bit, can't you?
Yeah.
A bit rusty.
No, not at all. Not
well,
at all.
you're gonna have to put it with me because you've got me today, tomorrow.
And tomorrow.
Yeah, and then.
And when? No. You here Wednesday?
No.
Oh no. Oh, that's other Debbie. That's the fish.
We got. Our Deb's back up.
The fish is back.
Is she back?
She is going to be back.
Bless her.
By the way, special guest as well. I've just been. I don't know if I'm supposed to say.
Who's a special guest?
Special guest tomorrow on Wake Up Call.
You've got a special guest on Wake Up Call?
I've just seen the email. Maybe I'll say. I'll keep it on the DL, as the cool kids say.
You're going to tell me afterwards because I'm going to wrestle it out of you. I need to know who it is. Am I on Wake Up Call tomorrow?
You're not the special guest.
Am I not the special guest?
Are you on?
Oh, I thought I was.
Oh, that's what I mean then.
Oh, well, am I? Oh, there you go.
You're the special guest.
Special
guest. The special guest, everybody.
I feel wounded.
Yeah, it's you. You're the special guest that we're looking forward to. You are the number one special guest that we're looking forward to.
Nicely done, Ben, nicely done. Now, I've got my lovely scene created, mounted it onto my mount board.
Yes.
Now, there's hole punches out there that you could use, or personally, poker tools will do. You just need some jump rings, or actually, is they called jump rings? Have I just made that up?
I like it.
Do you know those little rings that you can do to hold things together? What do they call them?
Jump rings?
I'm sure they're called jump rings,
I
aren't they?
recognise that, yeah.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah.
But you can buy them from craft stores. Not sure if we've got them on the website. Maybe I'll go and have a little look, see if they're on the website. But they're as cheap as chips, and you can buy loads. And that I usually have like colour swatches and things like that on mine.
Yeah.
But they're so I've got 4 of those already. Got myself some little ribbon here as well, Ben. So I've got some ribbon. I've also, on some mountboard again, wrote me little sleeves.
Cute.
Did this in the silver ingot. Wait a minute, ingot.
Ingot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Already though, I've already pierced my holes by using the poker tool to get those 2 pieces in. I couldn't do it beforehand because obviously I'd not lined up my my design. So you do it afterwards. But all I'm going to do is, and I think I'm going to grab a pencil for this bit. Let me just see if I've got a pencil in here, Ben. I'm bending down to this craft thing again. Let's just give that a little measurement so I've got it nice and even.
Oh, Craig's announced a special guest on Facebook.
Has he?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Oh, well, I can't say just in case. I just let Craig get in trouble.
Oh.
If we're not supposed to say. No. Oh, no, let Craig. I'm not, because Craig's announced it. I'm not going to announce it. You have to just, yeah.
I'm going to have to look on his page. That's the thing. I'll look on his page. That's what I'll do.
This is the weirdest comment ever that's just come in from Marge. Which says,
Go then.
what?
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 Are you all right over there, Ben?
It says, I want to see Debbie.
You want to see what? Excuse me?
I want to see Debbie wrestling Ben. What's that? What is that about?
It's because I said I'm going to wrestle you. I'm going to wrestle it out of you.
Oh,
I said about the special guest.
sorry.
I said I'm going to wrestle it out of you.
Did you say that?
So sorry.
I just thought that was a random comment from Marge. I want to see Debbie wrestling Ben. Right.
I'm going to wrestle it out of you, Ben. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrestle it out of you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why they wanted to see it.
Oh, I understand
What are we
now.
like?
I understand. I just thought it's just out of the blue. It's just out of the blue. Wow.
Oh no, I've put me all in the wrong place now. Oh no, hang on a minute. Let
It's
me
the
start
thought of
with
wrestling
that.
me, Debbie, that did it, you see.
What are you like? It's your fault that. I'm blaming you for that bit, Ben.
Georgina just said, sorry, we should hire some of those inflatable sumo suits. And I did that once when I was working on the radio. We had a big sumo fight with another colleague. I'm up for that. Georgina, if you want to hire those, we'll have some some sumo wrestling live on Crafters TV.
Oh my days. I've got a picture of me in a sumo suit now. Not flattering. Not flattering.
You even give you the little hats as well to put.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't they have like those little rubber things round them as well? Do they have them little? What do they call it? Like a big nappy?
It's like a big. It's like a big thong, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was. I thought it was
Yeah,
daft.
it's more like not like a G string, but like a G rope, isn't it? It's like it's massive. But when you're in those suits, because they're so big, you can hardly. Honestly, I've been in one. They're impossible. You wouldn't get much crafting done if you were wearing one of those. I tell you what, 'cause you can't get your arms
I'd burn
in.
alive in one of them. The temperature in there must be like extremely warm, extremely warm. But yeah, we'll have to wire one of those out, Ben.
There you go, Marge. Your dream of seeing Debbie wrestle me may well come true. Me and Debbie wrestling each other in sumo outfits. Tell you what, that's not about a dream. That's more of a nightmare, that isn't it? Dear.
I'm having a nightmare getting my jump ring in. Hang on a minute. I'm just pushing that through there. So
Okay.
I'm just going to connect those through, Ben. So while I'm just going to have to make a bigger hole in there.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, there's loads of lovely comments coming through. You guys are enjoying the show as much as we are enjoying presenting it for you. Everyone knows it's Sarah. It's already been announced as Sharon. So there we go. Tomorrow, on the show. Really looking forward to that.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm so excited.
It's going to be amazing. The thing that makes me laugh is the amount of people who are going to be going, Sarah, any chance of getting some tickets? We're really Sarah's. I mean, we are obviously all Sarah's best friends now, but I'm running with her in the morning. I'll be first there. So Sarah, any chance?
I know. It's because I'm just thinking Tom Fletcher.
What?
Tom Fletcher.
Oh, he's one of the
Tom Fletcher, one of the other ones.
people,
Yeah. Oh my God, that's going to be amazing.
He's lead singer of a band called McFly here in the UK.
Oh, I've seen him loads. I absolutely love
know.
McFly.
Are they big in the US?
Do you know what? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I might be wrong.
Let us know if you've heard of McFly. Not McFly as in, hey McFly, from Back to the Future, but that's where they were named. That's where they were named from, I think. Let's have a quick look at the collection here before we see Debbie's finished project. This is amazing, brand new, launched as of about 2 hours ago. Loads of you have grabbed it, and it's easy to see why with all of the great demos that Debbie has shown you already. It's all about just choosing those 3 colours. You get the colour hints on the packaging as well, on the instructions that you get. It's a light, a medium and a dark colour to create these really amazing sort of landscape layered effects. So within this collection, you are going to get so many different styles of Christmas card, from your more sort of I suppose magical, whimsical cards to your more sort of religious cards. Again, this is the one that we're working with here, this over the rooftops, which is so gorgeous. You've then got your beautiful Christmas village there as well, but again, not necessarily Christmas, that one. You can use particular elements from it for your cards all year round. But you've seen, again, this one, loads of you chatting about potentially for more masculine cards, for your more autumnal cards. Take away the Let It Snow there and you are in. And as I said, the fact is with these, they are so simple to use. Colour choices, no problem at all, because you've got the hints there on the instructions. And indeed, we have actually popped together another set of quick dry ink pads which we think will work for you colour-wise. But listen, brand new today, £51.21 is the platinum price on this, $61.01, and to take advantage of our in for a penny, in for a pound event, you're also going to get your watercolour cardstock in there as well, 15 sheets of that for 1 penny. That's why this collection is proving very popular indeed. I will show you the brand new bundle which we've managed to put together for the quick dry ink pads in just a few moments time, but I think Debbie is ready to almost show you. Oh yeah, she's writing down how many sleeps it is till Christmas on a little calendar. It was 1,
Right.
3.
Right, so I'm going to blame Ren if I've got this wrong, but I think there is 137 sleeps until Hello Santa comes and sees us. So there you go, absolutely beautiful. So you could be making things like this as well. So I love these stamps. There's so much potential with these stamps, and get so creative, lots and lots of things. I think I'm going to move on to a box next. I think that's what we're going to make next, Ben. But I hope you agree with me. Incredible value for money, fabulous designs that you can create lots of wonderful things with.
Absolutely, lots of people love the idea of using it to create as little placards. So yeah, you could have like the countdown to Christmas on there. Marge is saying, I love the placard. You could put summer break on the other side. You can do whatever you wish to do, and it's just giving you a bit of an idea just how versatile this collection is. £51.21 or $61.01, and of course you get the cardstock in there too. Now, for those of you who were watching at the top of the show, you will have seen that we had a bundle of quick dry ink pads. However, they sold out in record time. I think within about 40 minutes they had gone. Our team behind the scenes have been scurrying away to put another deal together for you, and actually we have managed to bring you a backup collection. Oh yeah. So we've got your seal brown, which is in the collection. We've also got parakeet. We've got your pale fig. We've got your oasis. Then you're going to get your, what's that one? Green topaz. You've got your frosty jade, and then your damson wine. So there's 7 there, and if you're thinking to yourself, well, the other collection that we had a minute ago had a penny deal in it. This one does as well, because we're also going to give you your smoked emerald in there for 1p. 23.76 or 33.09 is the platinum price on that. So again, you are going to get 8 within that collection for that price. One other thing that you might want to get in this deal is the stamping platform. This is available for you at a brilliant price once again. It's $17.99 off the top of my head, yes, or $21.59. You've been seeing Debbie using this quite a lot over the course of the show. You've got your stamping platform and your magnetic base included there as well. 8x8, and again, it's just going to make life easy for you, particularly if you are sort of new to stamping. Gives you that alignment that you need each and every time you use it. And then again, if you find that your image hasn't come out quite as well as you wanted to, you're not worried about it at all, because you can realign it really, really simply, and it gives you that perfect precision image each and every time that you use it. Got your measuring grid on there, of course, as well, metric and imperial included, and perfect particularly for layering stamps. That's why we're offering it to you within this show. If you're new, you absolutely need it. If you are someone who's been stamping for a while and maybe given up on stamping because you've got dexterity issues, whatever it might be, I think this is going to make life potentially a little bit easier for you. Everyone saves 10%. Platinum members save another 20%, $21.59 or £17.99 is the deal on that. I'm doing what Craig did earlier on, getting me numbers the wrong way around. Now, something else which I need to show you, which we touched on earlier on this morning on Wake Up Call, is our gorgeous glitter card. This is absolutely stunning, and I love the fact that we've bundled up some gorgeous colours in here, particularly nice if you are thinking Christmas makes currently. The great thing about our glitter card, again, is the fact that it's so easy to work with, perfect for die cutting, perfect for your matting and layering, and perfect as well for the fact that you're not going to get the glitter going all over the place, because it is encapsulated within the cardstock. So if you are neat like Debbie, if you are somebody who's got, you don't like the feel of glitter, I know a few people are a bit funny with it, you're not going to get that all over the place, but we're going to give you 10 sheets of your solar gold, 10 sheets of your copper, 10 sheets of your solar red, and for 1p you're also going to get, yes I know George, you're going to get 10 sheets of your pale silver as well. 40 sheets of our glitter card for £7.66 or $11.43 if you're a platinum member. So absolutely 100% worth stocking up on that whilst we've got it at this deal. Now, something else which you might want to pop into your basket, if you indulged in our gnome collection, which we launched, was that a couple of weeks ago now? I can't remember, the time just flies by here. If you're running out of papers already, then this is a brilliant day to be stocking up, because again, we are giving you the opportunity to grab 2 of the pads and then get the vellum and acetate sheets for 1p. So we give you your pattern paper pad. This is absolutely gorgeous. You will have seen this already, I'm sure, with the launch of our gnomes earlier this month or the end of last month. Stunning. What I love about this collection particularly is not only do you have that theme running through with the gnomes, you've got double-sided papers in there. Some of these, absolutely, well, they all go perfectly with this collection, but some of the designs you'll be able to use with other things that you've got in your craft room. But as we flick through here, we've got more of your sort of contemporary Christmas colours in there, and then kind of the first half is more of your traditional Christmas. So you've got all of the elements that you would need in there, really, I think. And actually, whether you go front or back with this, you've got some gorgeous patterns, plenty of snippability within these papers as well, and certainly one to go for. And one to stock up on if you've already bought the collection. So that's your pattern paper pad. We're also going to give you your 12 by 12 pearl cardstock as well. 24 sheets here. You've got 4 different colours. Really, really gorgeous is this. You've sort of got colours in here which match up perfectly with the patterned paper, because as you can see, you've got the colours there which match up with your contemporary, and the colours here which match up with your more traditional colours. So that's super that all works together perfectly. And then on top of that, for a penny, we're going to throw in your acetate as well, your vellum and acetate collection. So there are 2 different designs. You've got your big snowflakes and your kind of more smaller snowflakes, and you've got that 3 times over in the vellum, 3 times over in the acetate, which gives you your 12 sheets. That's a penny, which is amazing when you think about it as well. Literally launched just a few weeks ago, and we're already giving you elements from the collection for 1p. Works out at £21.27 or $27.29 if you're a platinum member. I cannot believe that we are into the home straight of this show already. It has absolutely flown by. So we've got 20 minutes to bring you another demo and also get you voting on your demo of the show. I am sure it is going to be a tough vote, but before we do that, I think we're going to squeeze in one more demo. And is it going to be a box demo?
It is. We're going to do a box demo, so decorating your boxes. So we've done cards, we've done wall hangers, but now we can do as boxes as well. So for this one, I'm using the Christmas village scene. Now this one, it's got 8 pieces to this one, Ben. So you've got your 3 main pieces that you can see that create that lovely layering. You've got a different snow effect on this one, a lovely falling snow one on there. You've got a couple of sentiments, and on this particular one, it's merry and bright and winter wishes. You've got a lovely separate tree. When I talked about it being a versatile stamp set at the beginning, it's exactly why it is, because it's split down. You can use these separately, but you can also use them together to create that lovely layering, and that's what I love about them. Now, I've already pre-cut my box to size. Now, don't worry about the sizes, because if I start trying to do all the sizes for you now, basically we're going to end up filling the rest of the hour to do this. What I'll do is I'll put a little post on my social media page with the measurements for this. Now you can create this lovely little gift box, which is this size, and it basically is that it's basically 5 by 7, but it's just how it's being folded and scored and bits cut out of it. But again, I'll put the templates that I have on there, which a lovely design team member gave me actually.
Oh, okay.
Lovely Alison, who's on our design team, she gave me this template. So for that, I will share that love there with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly the same. So we're going to create if you think about these, this is going to be the bottom. These are the flaps that are going to fold over. What we're actually concentrating on is this section here to create that decorative element. So I'm going to bring back in that truly magnificent stamping platform, because honestly, Ben, it honestly is a little lifesaver.
It's a perfect partner for this collection, isn't it?
It is the perfect partner for this collection. It truly is. Again, choosing your colours. I've had to go with my Pumice, but I can't find my water reactive one or my quick dry one, so I've gone with my opaque one. Not ideal on that one because it is my lightest one, but it's got a longer open drying time as well, which is why I will probably use one of the quick dries, but I can't find it. And I'm not, at this late stage, I'm not going to run around the studio. But I've got Pumice, Oasis and Lagoon for this particular one. So we're going to start with that lightest tone. We're going to start with that base, which again, it's all self-explanatory on the box, on the packet.
Yep.
So you can see, and again, that lovely clear indication. It's coloured light, colour medium, coloured dark, so that you know exactly what to choose colour theme wise. So I'm going to place it up. I'm not having it lying on the bottom. I'm going to have it a lot about there. We'll be happy with that one. Pop down my stamping platform, pick up my stamp. Where's my other? Oh yeah, pop you on there, little devil. Don't want you moving anywhere. And then just literally ink this up. And again, choosing that lightest colour all over. Make sure I've got that covered all over. Yep, Debbie, I think you have. There we are, yep. So I'm going to place that down, and that's going to be my first layer. So first layer down. First colour, not bother going over on that flat part because that's going to be tucked away in there. Now again, very light, not so light you can barely see it, but you can darken that up by again re-inking. Now if I was using quick dry, it would be slightly different to the opaque one for the obvious reason, but I'm just going to layer that up again with a second bits, just see if we can get that darker so that you can see it a little bit better. So again, popping that on. Yeah, it's building that up nicely now. So that is the first layer. So again, Debbie paper, let me grab me just to wipe that down. There we are. Got to go in with that second layer, so let's bring in the second one. Let's pop that down, which is the beautiful houses.
Oh yeah.
So again, I'm going to layer it, and I'm going to layer it on top so that I know that the scene works beautifully together by placing it in the same place. Can you see you've got that little ridge to be able to guide you to where you want to pop that? And again, I'm just going to bring that there. Let's go with a Oasis on this one. So I'm going to bring that down, pick that up, and then we're going to ink that one. So let's just give that a... Oh, I love Oasis. It's such a gorgeous colour. Beautiful colour. And again, just over the top. And then stamp that over the top. That's our second layer. And again, if you're not happy with the colour because you're using your stamping platform with it all in place, it does mean that you can go back in. But I'm quite happy with that. And again, you can see that background layer with the second colour on the top. And then we're going to go on with that third colour. So I'll just wipe my stamp down again. Pop that back onto the to the top. Let's just peel that off. I'm going to go in with that third layer, which is, it's like a little, not a picket fence, that's the wrong word. You know those little, what do they call them, where they sit over, what do they call them?
Like a chain link fence?
Yes. Yeah, it's exactly what that one is. And that, again, I'm going to use a darker colour now, so I'm going to go in with the Lagoon for this one.
Lagoon.
So Lagoon. This is a gorgeous colour. And again, being perfectly designed to work so it fits over the top. It just means lining that up so you get that lovely, this is just lovely. Again, colour-wise, you can see the colour combination. And I'm going to add, afterwards, I'll add the tree on because I can use the tree in a couple of ways. So I'm going to just pop that around the front there. Again, if you're not happy with the, design, you can go back in, build up your colour, but I'm quite happy with that one, Ben. So let's go in with the trees. And I'm going to stick with the Lagoon for this one because I want this to look like it's been designed to work with it. So I'll pop that one back on its place, bring in my tree, and I'm just going to offset that one just there. Yep, perfect. Pop that down. That's what I love about this. Again, it's like a scene. It's almost like a scene builder. I think that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
A scene builder. You're building the scene up, and because this comes separate, it does mean that you've got the ability to do that as well. So let's pop that on the top.
There's so many of you chatting about the stamping platform as well, just how like the stamping platform and Kathy just said the rocker blocks as well makes such a huge difference in the look of your card. So if budget does stretch today and you can add the stamping platform, which is at the bottom of your screen right now, absolutely add that in because that will allow you just to get the very best out of your Christmas layering scene stamps. Lots of love for this demo as well, not even completed, and Marge going, ooh, I already like this box. And Shawpack on YouTube has just said, oh my goodness, y'all. Just when I think I couldn't possibly have anything more to buy to make Christmas cards, and you all come out with yet another great set. Yet another order has been placed. You can never have too many Christmas crafty goodies, can you not, Debbie?
No, and the fact that these are so versatile, I mean, look how gorgeous that looks. It really is a fabulous design, and that's all I've done. That's it, Ben.
Yeah.
There's other elements still on there. It's the fact that you've got all these separate pieces to it. You could add the snow on there if you wanted to add a little bit more of a Christmassy scene with the snow falling. What about adding that with your clear pigment inks and adding a glitter embossing? How fabulous would that look? That would look really lovely. Again, there's so many ways that you can use this. Now that is as much as that box design needs, because I've already done the other piece. So you can see now I've got my two pieces there. You can tell the difference, can't you, with the pumice quick dry.
Oh, yeah.
It's slightly darker because opaque obviously is a lot lighter. Opaqueness, is that the right word?
It is now.
It is now.
Opacity.
Yes. Opacity, that's the good word, Ben, that's the good word. I just don't know what I've done with it. I've looked everywhere and I just can't find it, so I don't even ask. But what you're going to do now is just stick these together. So I'm going to use that flap, and like I said, for the box design itself, I will pop that design on there, but you simply just fold that in, and then you're going to, and I'm just going to bring the one, you put some more tape down on this side, just like so, and fold that in, and then that onto the top, and that brings your box together. Now the one that I have done, and I'm just going to have to bring it in because I don't like the opacity. What's that word again?
I think it's right, opacity.
Yeah, I think you were right. So I'm going to use the one that I did at home, where I've actually used my pumice not water reactive, a pumice quick dry one. So, but again, that's just all folded up. It's exactly the same as I just did. But the lovely thing about this is that there's no sticky bottoms, because you just fold the flap in, and there you go. You've got a nice little flat bottom, is what I was going to say. You don't have to stick it down,
no.
So that just tucks underneath. And of course you can, if it depends what you're putting in there. If you're putting sweets and things like that, then I probably would do. But that is the formation of the box, and then all you need is a little lid. And for mine, I used a Centura Pearl, the turquoise.
Yeah.
I used that one, and I just made it slightly bigger, but again, I will put all those measurements on there. And this one, I just popped it together and added some
lovely.
ribbon. So I took some ribbon underneath the flaps there, and just added a little snowflake with one of my little gems in the centre. And the box lid just fits perfectly onto the top, and there you've got a beautiful presentation, little gift box to give to someone using those beautiful stamps. But they are absolutely fabulous set. Very, very versatile, really easy to use. And again, inks, cardstock, stamping platform, these stamps, good to go. You're going to be able to create a plethora of different Christmas things, from your cards to your boxes to your wall hangers. So many things that you could do with them. They're absolutely fab. I love them.
Wow, some amazing demos. We're going to get the vote going on the demo of the show very shortly indeed, because we've only got about 10 minutes left. Sue just saying, I just bought the stamping platform to replace one, which was the hinge type. This one is so much more versatile. Patty saying, waiting to see the Christmas Pop and Twist collection. I sure hope it's the last of the Christmas. I'd love to see a full collection. We brought you some brilliant Christmas items this year, haven't we? And InkPL or InPL5 on YouTube says, I think these stamps and dies can be used with all different seasons and events in your life. Absolutely they can. It's just, I suppose, how you configure them, really. The deal is, the best way to do it is to go for the full collection. However, if you want to go for them individually, you can. The full collection brings you all of the stamps and the watercolour cardstock for a penny. However, you can get them individually. So let's show you the details. Enjoy the Season is available for $14.99 or $16.95 individually. Any two for $26 or $30. Platinum price is $11.99 or $13.56. So that's the one with the cute little snowman. We've then got your Nativity, which is your Christian or Christmas nativity, I should say. Again, portraying that traditional Christmas scene for $11.99 or $13.56. This next one here is called Over the Rooftops, which I think has to be my favourite. I've been really struck by the images that we've done with Father Christmas this year, and this one is gorgeous. Again, £11.99 or $13.56. Next up is our Village of the Christmas variety, which is the one that Debbie was working with just a few moments ago there. Again, and it goes to show, who was it who commented just a few moments ago there? In PL5, who said you could use these for all seasons and all sorts of cards. Absolutely you can. It's just the way that you build up your cards. This one here is the Wood and Stag, or the Woodland Stags. Again, gorgeous. Lots to chat about this on the socials. Lots of people saying, again, great for your masculine cards. Great, again, not just at Christmas, but for all year round. And I think that leaves us with one more, which is our Bethlehem Skyline. Again, 9 elements in total here to be able to create your own Christmas card, and we are done. So 2 for 26 or 2 for 30, $11.99 or $13.56 individually. So there's ways to go with this. There are ways to go. Get the full bundle if it stretches. If not, go individually. If not, get the multi-buy and make up your own little mini bundles. Right, before we take a quick little break, we are going to get the vote going on the demo of the show, because I think this one's going to be a toughie. Some brilliant projects, which goes to show how great this collection is. But let's get over to Debbie and see exactly what we're voting on.
So we'll go back to the very beginning where we started with that Bethlehem Skyline. Again, really beautiful. This is our little fold back card here, and you can see just how gorgeous that one is. So that's number 1. Number 2 was the Stag's Dome card, so that's number 2. Number 3 was our countdown anger, 137 sleeps, would you believe, till Christmas, till Father Christmas comes and says hello. So that's number 3. Number 4 was our little gift box here, at number 4. And number 5, I don't know if I can put that in because I haven't really done it yet, so I'm not going to bother because it's another little box, but I'll just show you. So that is number 4. So it's 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3 or 4. Your choice is yours.
Get voting now. I reckon you've got about 4.5 minutes. It's 3 or 4 for me, I reckon, but it's not down to me to vote. It's up to you. Facebook, YouTube, get voting now. And listen, get checking out your baskets. If you've got stuff in your baskets right now, now is the time to check out, because we are almost done. So let's give you time. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Love the box, Debbie, says Teresa. So stinking cute, says Karen Morgenstein on Facebook. Gorgeous box, Debbie. Ooh, says Marge. How to decide which one to vote for? They are all wonderful. Well, I tell you what, whilst you're voting, we're going to squeeze in one final demo. This is the one which we didn't quite get to add to the votes, but nevertheless, we'll get Debbie to quickly do it. Have we got enough time, Debbie? 4 minutes, 5 minutes?
Yes, it'll be fine, then we'll get it done. But I'm going to use the Christmas Nativity. And again, a really beautiful scene there, and that lovely effect that you've got. It comes in 8 pieces again, so you've got your main, what I call the base part, then your decorative part. You've got beautiful twinkly starlights on there, some lovely stars. You've got all the extra Silent Night, a joy to the world, and then the little angel, your Star of Wonder, and all those kind of things that are on there that really do make this Christmas scene, nativity scene, absolutely fabulous. Got my cardstock all ready, Ben. I'm popping down my stamp. I've chosen my colours, and I've gone with, yes, I did choose your colours, Debbie, you forgot to bring them up here. I've chosen my colours. I've gone with Oasis, Midnight and Crushed Velvet this time, and we're just going to simply layer these colours up. So again, just popping that down, first colour on. It couldn't be any easier than this. This is the best thing about it, Ben. It's so easy to use. Number 1, stamp down. If you're not happy with the ink coverage, use your stamping platform with a magnetic base, but I'm quite happy with that one, Ben. Let me just grab another bit of tissue just to wipe that up, and again move on to that next layer. So number 2 layer obviously is the beautiful traditional nativity scene. So that one, let me just peel that off for a second. We're going to layer that over the top, and again it's been designed where you can line up by using the stamp, and you'll see it when you get it home that there's a little bit of what I call a waist stamp, but it just means that you can line that up perfectly so that you know it fits just fine. You know, you've got that perfect precision, which means you can't go wrong with these at all. Now again, I'm going to go in with that dark one, so we'll go in with Midnight. What a glorious colour. I mean, I love our inks. I have, honestly, just love our inks. They're all fabulous. The colours are beautiful. The coverage is fabulous. The beautiful thing about quick dry inks is, of course, when you pop it down, it's dry. The lovely thing about the stamping platform is if you've missed, you go back in and you re-stamp until you're happy. You can add more ink, more depth, more dimension just by adding it, and that's the lovely thing about these. So that is the second layer, and then the third one for this one is our lovely Joy of, what's it called? Joy of Wonder. Star of Wonder. Star of Wonder, absolutely. And again, I'm just going to bring that in, let me put that back on there. I've been quite good today, Ben. I'm really pleased with myself. What, in being neat? Putting things back in, tidying things up. You've turned over a new leaf, haven't you? I have, yeah, absolutely, I have, absolutely. Will it last into Monday Makers later on, though? That's the question. Yes, I'm going to be a good girl all day. And don't tomorrow? Ask me tomorrow, because I've got 3 shows tomorrow, but don't ask. So you're joining, you're on Wake Up Call, when are you? Oh, I've got 4 shows then. 4? Yeah, I've got 4. I've got something doing in the morning. Have you? Yeah, absolutely. I've got to be up at Crack of Dawn, Ben. Are you? Yeah, I'm in here at 8 o'clock in the morning. I hope the other guys know that same thing as well, because I just heard a little,
Sounds like you might be the only one here. You
I
might be
might be
opening
the
it
only
up.
one here. I think I'll check that before I leave
Give it the
today.
keys.
But there you go,
Fab.
scene done and dusted. Then you can add things like your stars in the background. You can add all the other elements on there. But I'm quite happy with that, Ben. And I'll show you what I've just done with this one is I've added a touch of ribbon around the edge. I've popped my Silent Night on, which is the stamp that's in that set. I don't have to worry about finding it. And I've just titivated my little Star of Wonder. It's my word, Ben.
I know it
Titivate.
is.
I've
I haven't heard it
used
since
my
the
clear
last time you
overlay
said it.
sparkle pen.
Yeah.
Clear overlay sparkle pen that I would then mount on and use to decorate my box with. And because I haven't got time now to do this, it's just showing you what you can do. So again, you could be using this in card making. Excuse the bubble wrap there, but it just keeps it nice and firm instead of squidgy. But again, really, really easy to use. How quick and easy was it to build up those scenes?
Yeah,
From
super
that
quick.
to that to that, you can do these really, really quickly. Whether it be cards, whether it be boxes, whether it be decorative wall hangers. Honestly, Ben, just incredible, and I love them.
That's why you need to go for this collection today. Whether you go for the main bundle with that watercolour cardstock for a penny, whether you go for the two for 26 or 30, or whether you buy one individually, check these out and see if you love them. I know you're going to, and you come back and buy more. It's entirely up to you. What I will tell you is we do have a winner for the demo of the show. Before I remind you what's coming up on Monday Makers. It was close between 3 and 4. Thank you, Crystal, who can confirm the vote. The winner is 4.
Oh, the box!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
By a
I
nose.
see. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. It is good. They're all lovely, to be fair.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've just shown you just some of the things. I wish I could have squeezed the last one in. I did have 6 planned. However, don't want you worrying because I'm going to use those later on. I've got other plans with them. But they're just such great stamps, versatile stamps. Yes, they are a layering stamp that create those beautiful scenes, but they're versatile in the fact that you can split them, use them in different ways, and a variety of ways that you can use them as well. I hope I've given you a little bit of creativeness, that's the word, to be getting on with, to get yourself started with. I can't wait to see what people make with them, Ben.
Certainly you've given us a lot of creativeness, and more creativeness coming your way. 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 o'clock Eastern time. Monday Makers is here with that amazing deal on the foil press with that 1p mystery bundle. If you don't yet know what it is, make sure you're here for goodness sake. And then midday tomorrow here in the UK, 7 o'clock Eastern time, wake up call, not only with myself and Craig, but with Debbie and Sarah as well. Lots to look forward to here at Crafters TV, and we will be back with Monday Makers in just a few short hours, 2 hours to be exact. If you've got stuff in your baskets, make sure you get them checked out, and Debbie and I will be back with you in 2 hours time. Bye for now.